Your campus, your community, your life. This is Bloomington Normal's one and only live newscast, TV10 News.
A great tragedy was avoided for one ISU student this weekend near Anderson Park in Normal. Good afternoon, I'm Erica Thomas. TV10's Jamie Toller has the story. Preliminary autopsies on Friday gave some answers to the deaths of two ISU students. Good afternoon, I'm Erica Thomas. TV10's Kelly Christensen joins us live in the newsroom with the latest on this story. Kelly? Illinois was in the political spotlight yesterday as voters took to the booth to cast their ballot in the state primary. Good afternoon, I'm Erica Thomas.
And I'm Neela Shanley. While Illinois residents cast their votes for the Republican presidential nomination, voters also made local choices.
The race for McLean County State's Attorney turned out to be one of the closest and hardest fought races. We had reporters at both camps. We'll start with TV10's Bo Ebenezer. Bloomington Normal residents will have the opportunity to help stamp out hunger next weekend. Good morning, I'm Erica Thomas. TV10's Jamie Toller has more on how putting something in your mailbox can help others in the community.
An Illinois Wesleyan fraternity has been shut down. Good afternoon, I'm Neela Shanley.
And I'm Erica Thomas. After over a month of investigation and deliberation, an Illinois Wesleyan fraternity has been shut down. TV10's Joe Wiegand joins us in the newsroom with more. Joe? For those of you who suffer from allergies, those itchy eyes and stuffy noses may be hitting you a little earlier this year. Due to spring coming earlier, Dr. Jeffrey Culp, an allergist at OSF Medical Center, says trees have been pollinating at full force. Tree pollen is not the only thing that's ailing allergy sufferers. Grasses are also expected to become more of a problem than usual. This is because of the unseasonably warm temperatures so far this year. The weather in Illinois from January to March was on average 9 degrees higher than normal. The town of Normal may soon have a vacant spot on their council. A current council member, Jason Chambers, is currently running unopposed for McLean County State's Attorney. If no one challenges Chambers in the November election, he will automatically take office, leaving the open spot. Mayor Chris Coos would head the process of replacing Chambers by making recommendations that the council would have to approve. Coos said that he already has people showing interest in the open seat, but he's thinking he will make an announcement to see if there are any other people interested. The town of Normal is allowing a tax freeze for one local tire plant to aid in expansion. Bridgestone Firestone plant will not have to pay property taxes for 5 years. The idea is for the company to cut costs where possible in order to complete the $20 million project. The expansion will include new machines to meet larger quotas and demands, as well as providing about 40 new jobs for the Twin City location. Another 38 jobs will also be needed to do the construction itself. Uptown Normal is responding to the increasing number of bicyclists in the area. The city is planning to install an on-street bike rack and 2 Fix-It stations. The rack will be installed later today in the 200 block of West North Street in front of the Coffee Hound. Other racks are expected to be installed next week throughout Uptown, all of which will hold around 14 bikes each. One of the Fix-It stations will be installed along Constitution Trail, and the others will be in Uptown. After the break, we will take you to a local art gallery that is receiving a very special and unique gift.
We'll take a look at your spring break forecast, plus one lottery winner who literally prayed for her ticket.
And with yesterday being the most popular day for states to hold Republican primaries, Super Tuesday results are ahead. Stay with us. And coming up next, students receive false acceptance letters from a university this weekend.
And an earthquake triggers a tsunami warning off the coast of Indian Ocean. All that and more up next.
While some early on favorites for this award season took home the gold, there were also some surprises. Octavia Spencer won Best Supporting Actress, while Christopher Plummer took home the statue for Best Supporting Actor. Plummer sets the record as the oldest Oscar winner at age 82. The night's unexpected winners were French actor Jean Dujardin and screen legend Meryl Streep, won for Best Actor and Actress. This was Streep's 17th Oscar nomination and 3rd win. That does it for news and weather today on TV10, but stick around for the Sports Zone. It was another war on the 74 battle as the Birds traveled to Peoria to take on Bradley, but it was not the blowout many expected. Full coverage when we return with the Sports Zone. Hundreds of people plunged into freezing cold water this weekend at Miller Park Lake, but they were plunging for more than just the thrill. TV 10's Allie Harris has the story. Normal looks to be going forward with a $600,000 tax break to a Bloomington auto dealer. Extreme Motors owner Dan O'Brien, who currently runs both Kia and Hyundai dealerships at the same lot in Bloomington, is feeling the pressure from Hyundai to have its own lot. O'Brien wants to use the vacant Saturn lot in Normal to house one of his dealerships. Bloomington Mayor Steve Stockton is not supportive of the tax break and says it's a bad precedent that could hurt taxpayers. The Normal Town Council will hold a special meeting on Tuesday night to vote on the tax break. Town officials will meet on Tuesday to hear 4 different plan proposals for Uptown Normal. All 4 development groups have similar ideas for the project. The ideas that will be discussed include wanting to build mixed-use projects between 4 and 7 stories tall that include a restaurant, apartments, and possibly a new sports bar. The project proposals are ranging in price from $13.5 to $24 million. Putting a rabbi, a pastor, and an imam together sounds like the beginning of a joke, but these holy men are hoping they will help Bloomington Normal residents understand the different faiths and learn to work together. A Seattle group known as the Interfaith Amigos will be visiting Christian, Jewish, and Muslim places of worship this coming weekend. The trio teamed up after 9/11 and found that using humor helps bring people together. They will hold workshops Saturday at both Illinois State and Heartland Community College. Suspending the campaign allows Santorum to keep paying off nearly $1 million in debt from media consulting, telemarketing, and online advertising.
The new Student Fitness Center has seen a lot of action since its opening last year.
But what kind of impact are students' social lives having on their workouts? TV 10's Alyssa Donovan joins us live outside of the rec center. Alyssa?
Thanks, Erica. Hundreds of students spend their time in the rec center every day. But what do these students do on the weekends? Find out.
Former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum suspended his campaign on Tuesday, clearing Mitt Romney's path to the Republican presidential nomination. TV 10's London Conley has the story. There were 4 development groups interested in plans for the empty site in Uptown Normal. However, the City Council has narrowed the choice to 2 groups who will be in the running to head the project. While the Town Council is not saying which groups are still in the running, the ideas for the Uptown space are similar. All the group plans call for apartments, restaurants, and retail space that will occupy a multi-level building. Normal Council members will vote again on March 19th to determine which group will get the job. Yesterday, Illinois became the first state to sell lottery tickets online. The site was booming as Illinois lottery officials say that sales exceeded $15,000. Sales are expected to remain high throughout tomorrow night when the Mega Millions jackpot drawing will take place. The jackpot prize is an estimated $356 million. There is some concern that online sales will promote underage gambling, but participants are required to verify their age when signing up. And local students are prepping for a big exam, but that's not all they will be doing. We'll take a look at your schools when we return. North Korea stated they are fueling up a rocket they plan to launch sometime this week.
And that's what's topping your world at the noon hour. The rocket's purpose is to release a satellite into space in order to collect weather data. The rocket has caused complaints by other countries who have suspicions of the missile carrying a nuclear warhead. But North Korea states the launch is for peaceful purposes only.
And around 900 high school students went from celebrating to feeling upset this weekend after UCLA mistakenly sent acceptance letters to those who were actually only on the waiting list. UCLA sent apologies to those students and their parents and stated they will be placed back onto the waiting list. Decisions on the wait list students will be made after May 1st, but until then, the anticipation continues.
And an 8.6 magnitude earthquake struck Indonesia early this morning, sending residents into panic mode after it triggered a tsunami alert for the Indian Ocean area. Fears are high after tsunami in 2004 killed over 200,000 people in over 10 different countries. Officials are alerting residents to evacuate, but have stated there are no reports that suggest a major issue just yet.
Chris, I'm not sure I'm liking all this cold weather. Please tell me it's going to warm up later in the week.
It might warm up a little bit later this week, but we are going to have to sacrifice. There is going to be some rain. As we move into the weekend and into early next week, we could see some possible showers in the central Illinois area.
Some ISU students got a lesson outside the classroom recently.
They tried to find out what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes.
TV 10's Erica Thomas covered the event, and she joins us now live to explain. Erica?
Bo and Alyssa, I'm standing here at the Normal Water Tower, which constantly provides the city with clean drinking water every day. However, the reality is that over 800 million people around the world do not have access to clean water on a daily basis. So one ISU teacher is making it his mission for his students to care. Mr. Matthews did give the students that showed up just a little bit of extra credit. However, he did say that this was the biggest turnout yet. Reporting live, I'm Erica Thomas. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Erica.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in tomorrow at noon and 5 for more of TV 10. Have a good day.